for a run game that don't make any type of sense.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home.
Help fight HIV.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Here's a diving catch right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Oh, that's a good
zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I'm just gonna mess him up right here. Watch. It'd be smart for me to run the ball on 4th and 3. See them right here. So I'm gonna allow this guy's play. I'm going to sleep.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. On play action, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his left. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer. But you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
And showed it right there outside of the pocket and on the money.
And Rodgers 40.
Here's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Rodgers will throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
And it's not gonna let me. Please choose eggs. Don't choose cover 1 linebacker blitz.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Yeah.
Play action. It's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hey, for you on both sides, big dog. Come on now. I get it.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Out to his left.
Give me that.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Rodgers. That's complete, and once again, it's Cobb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy. Nice pickup.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Oh my goodness.
They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
May not be able to, let me lock in.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
I'm not going to run the ball the whole game, bro. They're not getting anywhere with the passing game. You got
They go back to Carson here on 2nd. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carson. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Yeah.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On first down, Carson. And a short gain down to about the 33. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A lot of the catch that I did. I knew. Like, clean.
They'll try the left side. It's Carson, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Flush to his right.
Oh, drop it.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
It's a little bit more. Running it right here. He's switching to my side. This is the left side. I know he's running it.
They'll try the left side. It's Carson.
Oh, I missed that.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Play action. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And he's brought down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, I see it.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Gerald Everett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Wilson going to throw for it. Being chased out left. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players. But most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Rodgers on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
It doesn't matter what I run, he's not going to stop it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Goofy.
Lets it fly deep for cover. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Even later in his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
Scored in 1 play.
This is DJ Reed returning.
Nope.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Stop. I know what he's going to do. I know what I'm gonna do. You already know.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 10
Wait,
seconds
right
left, not really enough time to put something together. He lets it fly for Lockett.
Nope.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Don't stop that motor.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Gott.
It's too short pass. Look at another. You're going in medium or deep. It's going in short. What? I don't know, because I'm not worried about deep passes. The defense already is only for runs.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. This is disgusting.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back.
Give me that.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
It's about to be another touchdown. There we go.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
Oh, maybe not.
Flushed out right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Maybe not.
Rodgers now to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
I'm just gonna let you go. I'm let you go there. Oh yeah, this is the bad part. I caught there.
Now a play fake. Rodgers rolling to his right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Touchdown.
He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
I'm not gonna make this.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Come on, bro. Let's get it over.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. We'll call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. On second down, it's Carson, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. This is Carson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
It's a loss of 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Mike 51. No pass. He's coming. 14. He's coming, double up. Alert flare. Zebra.
On second down now, it's Carson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Oh, no, he's on the pass now, but...
They go play action now. Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, 34 yards. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well, they've gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran it the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? But this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep
there.
back over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Robert Tonyan, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
Roll out of bounds. What do you mean?
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Oh.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
I seen it too. I'm not sweating it. Oh my gosh, you don't need any adjustments just to run the ball.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted.
Got picked off by a lineman.
Blown up defensively. They will not get a throw off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
For a pass. I know it. Yeah.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee.
Happened. Wait, like, this one drew it out. I don't know why I just wasted it out.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tonyan. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I'm not gonna lie, let's put him on an island by himself. Alright.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there. And it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Yeah. I'm not worried about it.
Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that is
I'm not
caught
worried
at the
about you, bro.
10-yard line. And he's brought down,
I'm
but
not worried
not
about you.
before he reaches the
I've never
8-yard
have
line.
been, never will be,
A
bro.
big play that time through the
Every
air.
time, too.
38
I'm gonna hold it.
yards.
Let's see, man. Hold it till the 2-minute warning, man. You know, I told you. We're out of here, bro. So strange.
Now
man.
Jones. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Jones again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Deal, please.
No run back here for Reed.
Oh, I'm not quitting, so.
So this will come out to the 25. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
Play action. It's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
14.
Taken down back at the 42.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Touchdown! That's caught. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So now a two-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Looking deep for Adams. It got his man complete. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for two. Love throwing for it. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by two more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants in the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Switch. Jam. Run it. Check 31. 36 power. Slam.
One last shot for Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but